तं निर्विकल्पं सदसदखिलभेदातीतम् एकस्वरूपम् प्रकृतिविकृतिशून्यम् नित्यमानन्दमूर्ति विमलपरमहंसं रामकृष्णं भजामः। निरुपममते सूक्ष्मं निष्प्रपञ्चं निरीहम् गगनसदृशम् ईशं सर्वभूताधिवासम् त्रिगुणरहितसच्चित् ब्रह्मरूपं वरेण्यं विमलपरमहंसं रामकृष्णं भजाम्यहम्। वितरितुमवतीर्णं ज्ञानभक्ति प्रशान्ति प्रणयगलितचित्तं जीवदुःखसहिष्णु धृतसहजसमाधिं चिन्मयं कोमलाङ्गं विमलपरमहंसं रामकृष्णं भजामः। ब्रह्मरूपमादिमध्य शेषसर्वभासकं भावषट्कहीनरूप नित्यसत्यमद्वयम् वाङ्मनोतिगोचरं च नेति नेति भावितं वाङ्मनोतिगोचरं च नेति नेति भावितं तं नमामि देवदेव रामकृष्णमीश्वरम्। सर्वभूतसर्गकर्मसूत्रबन्धकारणं ज्ञानकर्म पापपुण्यतारतम्यसाधनं बुद्धिवाससाक्षिरूप सर्वकर्मभासनं बुद्धिवाससाक्षिरूप सर्वकर्मभासनं तं नमामि देवदेव रामकृष्णमीश्वरम्। तं नमामि देवदेव रामकृष्णमीश्वरम्। तुल्यलोष्टकाञ्चनं च हेयनेयभिगतं नित्यमातृरूपशक्ति भावभावुकम् ज्ञानभक्तिभुक्तिमुक्ति शुद्धबुद्धिदायकम् ज्ञानभक्तिभुक्तिमुक्ति शुद्धबुद्धिदायकम् तं नमामि देवदेव रामकृष्णमीश्वरम् तं नमामि सर्वधर्मगम्यमूलसत्यतत्त्वदेशकम् सिद्धसर्वसम्प्रदाय साम्प्रदायवर्जितम् सर्वशास्त्रमर्मदर्शि सर्ववेद्निरक्षरम् सर्वशास्त्रमर्मदर्शि सर्ववेद्निरक्षरम् तं नमामि देवदेव रामकृष्णमीश्वरम् धर्महारकं त्वधर्मकर्मवारकम् धर्मचारणं च सर्वधर्मकोविदम् त्यागे हि सेव्य नित्य पावनाङ्घ्रिपङ्कजम् त्यागे हि सेव्य नित्य पावनाङ्घ्रिपङ्कजम् तं नमामि देवदेव रामकृष्णमीश्वरम् तं नमामि देवदेव रामकृष्णमीश्वरम् तं नमामि देवदेव रामकृष्णमीश्वरम् धाता पुरुषस्त्वमाद्यो अव्यक्तेन रूपेण ततं त्वयेदं हे रामकृष्ण त्वयि भक्तिहीने कृपाकटाक्षं कुरुदेव नित्यम् रामकृष्ण त्वं पासि विश्वं सृजसि त्वमेव पूर्वं दृष्ट्वा नमस्यन्ति कथं न विद्याम् हे रामकृष्ण त्वयि भक्तिहीने कृपाकटाक्षं कुरु देव नित्यम् श्रुत्वात्र ते नाम भवन्ति भक्त्या दृष्ट्वा वयं त्वां नतु भक्तियुक्तां हे रामकृष्ण त्वयि भक्तिहीने कृपाकटाक्षं कुरु देव नित्यम् सत्यं विभुं शान्तमनादिरूपं प्रसादये त्वाम् अजमन्तशून्यं हे रामकृष्ण त्वयि भक्तिहीने कृपाकटाक्षं कुरु देव नित्यम् जानामि तत्त्वं न हि देशिकेन्द्रं ते स्वरूपं किमु भावजातं हे रामकृष्ण त्वयि भक्तिहीने कृपाकटाक्षं कुरु देव नित्यम् रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण। प्रतिहतरयो यस्य प्रेम प्रवाहः लोकातीतोऽपि अहह न जहौ लोककल्याणमार्गम् त्रैलोक्येऽपि अप्रतिममहिमा जानकी प्राणबन्धो भक्त्या ज्ञानं वृतवरवपुः सीतया यो हि रामः स्तब्धीकृत्य प्रलयकलितं वाहवोद्धं महान्तं हित्वा रात्रि प्रकृतिसहजाम् अन्ध लतामिश्रमिश्राम् गीतं शान्तं मधुरमपि यः सिंहनादं जगर्ज सोऽयं जातः प्रथितपुरुषो रामकृष्णस्त्विदानीं नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव शक्ति समुद्र समुत्थतरङ्गं दर्शित प्रेम विजृम्भितरङ्गं शक्ति समुद्र समुत्थ संशय राक्षसनाशमहास्त्रं संशय राक्षसनाशमहास्त्रं यामि गुरुं शरणं भववैद्यं यामि गुरुं शरणं भववैद्यं नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव आत्मयतत्त्वं समाहितचित्तं प्रोज्ज्वलभक्तिपटामृतमितं आत्मयतत्त्वं माहितचित्तं प्रोज्ज्वलभक्तिपटामृतमितं कर्मकलेवरमाद्भुतचेष्टं कर्मकलेवरमाद्भुतचेष्टं यामि गुरुं शरणं भववैद्यं यामि गुरुं शरणं भववैद्यं नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव सर्वधर्मस्थापकस्त्वं सर्वधर्म स्वरूपकः आचार्याणां महाचार्यो रामकृष्णाय ते नमः यथाग्ने दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता हि या सर्वविद्या स्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम् परतत्त्वे सदा लीनो रामकृष्ण समाज्ञया यो धर्मस्थापनरतो यतो वीरेशं तं नमाम्यहम् कालिन्दे फुल्लकमले माधवेन क्रीडारत ब्रह्मानन्द नमस्तुभ्यं सद्गुरो लोकनायक योगानन्द प्रेमानन्द चान्ये वै ये च पार्षदा रामकृष्ण गतप्राणा सर्वांस्तान् प्रणमाम्यहम् सर्वांस्तान् प्रणमाम्यहम् सदाकारमोङ्कारमन्त्रैकसारं सदा निर्विकारं चिदानन्दरूपम् अणोरप्यणुं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं गुरूणां गुरुं भावये रामकृष्णं योगेऽस्मिन् करं सङ्कोचत् सारसत्वं समुल्लासयन् लोकपद्माकरं यत् प्रगे कर्मसाक्षी साक्षात् बभूव प्रभाप्रोज्ज्वलं तं भजे रामकृष्णं वृषं कामिनीं काञ्चनं किञ्चनाप्यस्पृशन् सुप्तिकालेऽपि यो भूरसङ्गम् अतिश्लाघ्यवैराग्यसौभाग्यमूर्ति भवच्छेदिदं तं भजे रामकृष्णम् अहं सर्वसाक्षि महाहंसयोगी यहो निर्विकल्पे समाधौ जगत्यां पामराणामपि जयन्तं भ्रमं मार्जयन्तं भजे रामकृष्णं जगत्सृष्टिरक्षालयं कृष्ण तुमी राम तुमी ब्रह्म कृष्ण तुमी राम तुमी विष्णु तुमी जिष्णु प्रभु विष्णु प्राणाराम तुमी विष्णु तुमी जिष्णु प्रभु विष्णु प्राणाराम तुमी ब्रह्म हरे तव नाम गुने गुरुदेव दया कर दीन जन अभिमान प्रभाव विमर न करे गतिहीन जन रक्षा करे अंकित वंचित भक्ति भजे गुरुदेव दया करो दीन जन नाम सदा शुभ साधन करे महिमा तव गोचर शोध मणि गुरुदेव दया करो दीन जन ईश्वर नाम करे अवरोध विकार विनाश करे चैन रहे तव श्री चरणे गुरुदेव दया करो दीन जन 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 गुरुदेव दया करो दीन जने। द्वापर तिलकण्ण नागे त्रेतायुगतिल राम नागे द्वापर तिलकण्ण नागे त्रेतायुगतिल राम नागे कलियुगतिले रामकृष्ण कलियुगतिले रामकृष्ण द्वापर तिलकण्ण नागे त्रेतायुगतिल राम नागे द्वापर तिलकण्ण नागे जय राम कृष्ण सर्वमिला जय राम कृष्ण सर्वमिला परंदिलुमे पावंगलेल्लाम परंदिलुमे पावंगलेल्लाम कोनिलमने गोमे परंदिलुमे पावंगलेल्लाम कोनिलमने गोमे रामकृष्ण नाम रामकृष्ण द्वापर तिलकण्ण नागे त्रेतायुगतिल राम नागे द्वापर तिलकण्ण नागे നമ്മെ അടിക്കുന്ന संतोषी நம்மை அழைக்கின்றார். இதயத்திலே உள்ளார் கடவுள், இதயத்திலே உள்ளார் கடவுள், மனமே நீக்கே. இதயத்திலே உள்ளார் கடவுள், மனமே நீக்கே. ராமகிருஷ்ணா ராமகிருஷ்ணா வபரத்தில் கண்ணனாகே கானுகத் ராமனாகே வபரத்தில் கண்ணனாகே தருமத்தை பாப்பனம் செய்ய நம்மை வாழ்ந்தார். தருமத்தை பாப்பனம் செய்ய நம்மை வாழ்ந்தார். உயர்ந்திடவே நாம் எல்லோரும், உயர்ந்திடவே நாம் எல்லோரும் அவரை நினைப்போமே. நாம் எல்லோரும் அவரை நினைப்போமே. அபரத்தில் கண்ணனாகே காயுகத் ராமனாகே அபரத்தில் கண்ணனாகே காயுகத் ராமனாகே পিছু সপিয়রে শ্রীপদে হবে যাত না রবে না তো রাম কৃষ্ণ চরণ যে ভজরে মন মধুকর ধর্ম সুখ দুঃখ শান্তি জ্বালা কত খেলা মাঝে নাই বিস্তার ধর্ম সুখ দুঃখ শান্তি জ্বালা কত খেলা মাঝে নাই বিস্তার জ্ঞান কৃপানে পরম যতনে জ্ঞান কৃপানে পরম যতনে কাটরে কাটরে করম রাম কৃষ্ণ নাম বলরে বদলে মোহে জামিনী হইবে ভোর রাম কৃষ্ণ নাম দুঃস্বপ্ন জ্বালা রবে না রবে না দুঃস্বপ্ন জ্বালা রবে না রবে ছোটে যাবে তোর ঘুমের ঘোর দুঃস্বপ্ন জ্বালা রবে না রবে না ছোটে যাবে তোর ঘুমের ঘোর রাম কৃষ্ণ চরণ সরোজে মাঝরে মন মধুকর রাম কৃষ্ণ চরণ সরোজে মাঝরে মন মধুকর কণ্ঠকে আবৃত বিষয় কেতকি কণ্ঠকে আবৃত কোনা কোনা কালে ঘোর কণ্ঠকে আবৃত বিষয় কেতকি কোনা কোনা কালে ঘোর রাম কৃষ্ণ মাঝরে মন মধুকর রাম কৃষ্ণ চরণ সরোজে মাঝরে মন প্রেম ভরে মনরে রাহ রাম কৃষ্ণ নাম শ্রী রাম কৃষ্ণ নাম প্রেম ভরে মনরে রাহ রাম কৃষ্ণ নাম শ্রী রাম কৃষ্ণ নাম আনন্দবর্ষক নাম মম প্রাণ রাম শ্রী রাম কৃষ্ণ নাম আনন্দবর্ষক নাম মম প্রাণ রাম শ্রী রাম কৃষ্ণ নাম হরে অন্তরে যতনে রাখো মনরে অবিরাম দীন কাঙ্গালের ধন রাম কৃষ্ণ নাম অন্তরে যতনে রাখো মনরে অবিরাম দীন কাঙ্গালের ধন রাম কৃষ্ণ নাম বলে श्याम सीताराम हरे राम राम कृष्ण नाम श्री राम कृष्ण नाम जय जय राम कृष्ण नाम गाओ रे आज ये शुभ दिन भक्त जन गाओ गाओ राम कृष्ण नाम गाओ गाओ राम कृष्ण नाम गाओ रे प्रसन्न हृदय रामकृष्ण पाहि माम्। कामदूर प्रेम रूप रामकृष्ण रक्ष माम्। এসেছে নূতন মানুষ দেখবি যদি আয় চলে, এসেছে নূতন মানুষ দেখবি যদি আয়। তার বিবেক বৈরাগ্য ঝুলি দুই কাঁধে সদা চলে, তার বিবেক বৈরাগ্য ঝুলি দুই কাঁধে সদা চলে। এসেছে নূতন মানুষ দেখবি যদি আয় চলে। শিবদনে মামা বাণী পড়ি গঙ্গা সলিলে, শিবদনে মামা বাণী ব্রহ্মময়ী গেল মানে দেখা তো নাহি দিলে, বলে ব্রহ্মময়ী গেল মানে দেখা তো নাহি দিলে। এসেছে নূতন মানুষ দেখবি যদি আয় চলে। নাস্তিক অজ্ঞানী নরে সরল কথায় শেখালে, নাস্তিক অজ্ঞানী নরে সেই কালী সেই কৃষ্ণ নাম বেদ এক বলে, সেই কালী সেই কৃষ্ণ নাম বেদ এক বলে। এসেছে নূতন মানুষ দেখবি যদি আয় চলে। আকুয়া ওয়াচল পানি বাড়ি নাম দেয় চলে, আকুয়া ওয়াচল পানি বাড়ি নাম দেয় চলে। আল্লাহ গর ঈশা মুশা, আল্লাহ গর ঈশা মুশা কালী নাম দেয় বলে। এসেছে নূতন মানুষ দেখবি যদি আয় চলে। ধনী মানে জ্ঞানী বিচার নাই জাতি কুলে, ধনী মানে জ্ঞানী বিচার নাই জাতি কুলে। আপন হারা পাগল পারা, আপন হারা পাগল পারা সরলে হার, আপন হারা পাগল পারা সরলে হারলে। এসেছে নূতন মানুষ দেখবি যদি আয় চলে। বাহু তুলিয়ে ডাকে আয় তোরা আয় চলে, বাহু তুলিয়ে ডাকে আয় তোরা আয় চলে। তোদের তোরে কৃপা করে, তোদের তোরে কৃপা করে বসে আছি বলে। যতন করি পারের করি বলে, যতন করি পারের করি বলে বসে বলে। তার বিবেক বৈরাগ্য ঝুলি দুই কাঁধে সদা চলে, তার বিবেক বৈরাগ্য ঝুলি দুই কাঁধে সদা চলে। এসেছে নূতন মানুষ দেখবি যদি আয় চলে। এসেছে নূতন মানুষ দেখবি যদি আয় চলে। এসেছে নূতন মানুষ দেখবি যদি আয় চলে। ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेव महेश्वरा, गुरु साक्षात् परम ब्रह्म गुरु महाराज जय जय। निर्विकार निराकार परमहंस जय जय। आचार्य देव देव रामकृष्ण जय जय। ब्रह्म शक्ति ब्रह्मदेव सारम्भ जय जय। सरस्वती महामाया मातृदेवी जय जय। विश्व त्यागी महात्यागी तुरियानंद जय जय प्रेमरो शांति दाता प्रेमानंद जय जय परम दास दास भूतानंद जय जय गुणाशील गुणातीत गुणातीत जय जय सदा कर्म मर्मदर्शि अद्भुतानंद जय जय विश्व प्रेमी विमल हृदय आनंद जय जय योगी निर्मल निरंजनानंद जय जय बाल भाव बालशील बोधानंद जय जय परमहंस कृपा पात्र अद्वैतानंद जय जय शांति भाव ज्ञानानंद जय जय मातृ भक्त मातृ शारदानंद जय जय राम कृष्ण सेवा प्रेमी शशि महाराज जय जय राम कृष्ण राम कृष्ण जय जय राम कृष्ण जय जय सकल देव देवता सर्वदेव जय जय सत्ययुग अवतार राम कृष्ण जय 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 गुरु महाराज जय 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 राम कृष्ण जय 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 गुरु महाराज जय जय निरञ्जनं नित्यमनन्तरूपं भक्तानुकम्पाधृतविग्रहं वै ईशावतारं परमेशमीड्यं तं रामकृष्णं शिरसा नमामः श्रीरामकृष्णं शिरसा नमामः The reading will start at 10:30.
Om Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kabhivibhilitam Kalmashapaham Shravana Mangalam Srimadatatam Bhuvigrinanti te Bhurida Janahat. The nectar of thy words gives life to those scorched by the world. Those words which have been declared by the knowers of truth, dispel our ignorance. The very hearing of them is beneficial. Thy words are beautiful, pleasing to the ear, pleasing to the heart. They are inexhaustible in the benefit they offer, they confer. Those who recount them on the earth are the givers of the highest and the best. The Master's Reminiscences, April 12, 1885. Sri Ramakrishna was describing to the devotees the various incidents of his sadhanas and the phases of his spiritual realization. Master, during my sadhana, when I meditated, I would actually see a person sitting near me with a trident in his hand. He would threaten to strike me with the weapon unless I fixed my mind on the lotus feet of God, warning me that it would pierce my breast if my mind strayed from God. The Divine Mother would put me in such a state that sometimes my mind would come down from the Nitya to the Leela, and sometimes go up from the Leela to the Nitya. Sometimes when the mind descended to the Leela, I would meditate day and night on Sita and Rama. At those times, I would constantly behold the forms of the Sita and Rama. Ram Lala was my constant companion. Sometimes I would bathe him and sometimes feed him. Again, I used to be absorbed in the ideal of Radha and Krishna and would constantly see their forms. Or again, I would be absorbed in Gauranga. He is the harmonization of two ideals, the Purusha and the Prakriti. At such times, I would always see the forms of Gauranga. Then a change came over me. The mind left the plane of the Leela and ascended to the Nitya. I found no distinction between the sacred Tulsi and the ordinary Sajina plant. I no longer enjoyed seeing the forms of God. I said to myself, they come and go. I lifted my mind above them. I removed all the pictures of gods and goddesses from my room and began to meditate on the primal Purusha, the indivisible Sachidananda. Regarding myself as his handmaid, I practiced all sorts of sadhana. There are three classes of sadhana: Sattvic, Rajasic, and Tamasic. In the Sattvic sadhana, the devotee calls on the Lord with great longing or simply repeats his name. He does not seek any result in return. The Rajasic sadhana prescribes many rituals, prascharan, pilgrimage, panchatapa, worship with 16 articles, and so forth. The tamasic sadhana is a worship of God with the help of tamas. The attitude of a tamasic devotee is this: Hail, Kali, what? Wilt thou not reveal thyself to me? If not, I will cut my throat with a knife. In this discipline, one does not observe conventional purity. It is like some of the disciplines prescribed by the Tantra. During my sadhana period, I had all kinds of amazing visions. I distinctly perceived the communion of Atman. A person exactly resembling me entered my body and began to commune with each one of the 6 lotuses. The petals of those lotuses had been closed, but as each of them experienced the communion, the drooping flower bloomed and turned itself upward. Thus blossomed forth the lotuses at the centers of Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Anahata, Vishuddha, Ajna, and Sahasrara. The drooping flowers turned upwards. I perceived all these things directly. When I meditated during my sadhana, I used to think of the unflickering flame of lamp set in a windless place. In deep meditation, a man is not at all conscious of the outer world. A hunter was aiming at the world. A bridal procession passed along beside him, with the groom's relatives and friends, music, carriages, and horses. It took a long time for the procession to pass the hunter, but he was not at all conscious of it. He did not know that the bridegroom had gone by. A man was angling in a lake all by himself. After a long while, the float began to move. Now and then, its tip touched the water. The angler was holding the rod tight in his hand, ready to pull it up, when a passerby stopped and said, "Sir, can you tell me where Mr. Banerjee lives?" There was no reply from the angler, who was just on the point of pulling up the rod. Again and again the stranger said to him in a loud voice, "Sir, can you tell me where Mr. Banerjee lives?" But the angler was unconscious of everything around him. His hands were trembling, his eyes fixed on the float. The stranger was annoyed and went on. When he had gone quite a way, the angler's float sank under the water, and with one pull of the rod, he landed a fish. He wiped the sweat from his face with his towel and shouted after the stranger. "Hey," he said, "come here, listen." But the man would not turn his face. After much shouting, however, he came back and said to the angler, "Why are you shouting at me? What did you ask me about?" Said the angler. The stranger said, "I repeat the question so many times, and now you are asking me to repeat it once more." The angler replied, "At that time my float was about to sink, so I did not hear a word of what you said." A person can achieve such single-mindedness in meditation that he will see nothing, hear nothing, he will not be conscious even of touch. A snake may crawl over his body, but he will not know it. Neither of them will be aware of the other. In deep meditation, the sense organs stop functioning. The mind does not look outward. It is like closing the gate of the outer court in the house. There are 5 objects of senses: form, taste, smell, touch, and sound. They are all left outside. At the beginning of meditation, the objects of the senses appear before the aspirant, but when the meditation becomes deep, they no longer bother him. They are left outside. How many things I saw during meditation! I vividly perceived before me a heap of rupees, a shawl, a plate of sweets, and 2 women with rings in their nose. "What do you want?" I asked my mind. "Do you want to enjoy any of them?" "No," replied the mind. I don't want any of them. I don't want anything but the lotus feet of God. Girish Chandra Ghosh used to say now and then that he could cure illness by the strength of the Master's name, Master, to the Girish and other devotees. People of small intellect seek occult powers, powers to cure disease, win a lawsuit, walk on water, and such things. But the genuine devotees of God don't want anything except His lotus feet. One day, Hridaya said to me, "Uncle, please ask the mother for some power, some occult powers. I have the nature of a child." While I was practicing japa in the Kali temple, I said to Kali, "Mother, Frida asked me to pray to you for some occult powers." The Divine Mother at once showed me a vision. A middle-aged prostitute, about 40 years old, appeared and sat with her back to me. She had large hips and wore a black bordered sari, soon afterwards covered with filth. The mother showed me that occult powers are as abominable as the filth of that prostitute. Thereupon I went to Hridaya and scolded him, saying, "Why did you teach me such a prayer? It is because of you that I had such an experience. People with a little occult power gain such things as name and fame. Many of them want to follow the profession of Guru, gain people's recognition, and make disciples and devotees. Men say of such a Guru, 'He is having a wonderful time. How many people visit him? He has many disciples and followers. His house is overflowing with furniture and other things. People give him presents. He has such power that he can feed many people if he so desires.' The profession of a teacher is like that of a prostitute. It is a selling of oneself for the trifle of money, honor, and creature comfort. For such insignificant things, it is not good to prostitute the body, mind, and soul, the means by which one can attain God. A man once said about a certain woman, 'She is having a grand time now. She is so well off. She has rented a room and furnished it with couch, mat, pillow, and many other things. And how many people she controls. They are always visiting her.' In other words, the woman now became a prostitute. Therefore, her happiness is unbounded. Formerly, she was a maidservant in a gentleman's house. Now she is a prostitute. She has ruined herself for a mere trifle. How many other visions I saw while meditating during my samadhi. Once I was meditating under the bell tree when sin appeared before me and tempted me in various ways. He came to me in the form of an English soldier. He wanted to give me wealth, honor, sex pleasure, various occult powers, and such things. I began to pray to the Divine Mother. Now I am telling you something very secret. The mother appeared. I said to her, "Kill him, Mother." I still remember that form of the mother, her world-bewitching beauty. She came to me taking the form of Krishna Mai, but it was as if her glance moved the world. Sri Ramakrishna became silent. Resuming his reminiscences, he said, "How many other visions I saw, but I am not permitted to tell them. Someone is shutting my mouth, as it were. I used to find no distinction between the sacred tulsi and the insignificant sajina leaf. The feeling of distinction was entirely destroyed. Once I was meditating under the banyan tree when I was shown a Muslim with a long beard. He came to me with rice in an earthen plate. He fed some other Muslims with the rice and also gave me a few grains to eat. The mother showed me that there exists only one and not two. It is Satchidananda alone that has taken all these various forms. He alone has become the world and its living beings. Again, it is He who has become food. To Girish, M, and others. I have the nature of a child. Frida said to me, Uncle, ask the mother for some occult power. At once I went to the temple to ask her about them. At that time, God had put me in such a state that I had to listen to those who lived with me. I felt like a child who sees darkness all around unless someone is with him. I felt as if I should die unless Frida was near me. You see, I am in that state of mind just now. While I am speaking to you, my inner spirit is being awakened. As Sri Ramakrishna uttered these words, he was on the point of plunging with the utmost difficulty to control himself. Plunging into samadhi and losing consciousness of time and space. But he was trying with utmost difficulty to control himself. He said to the devotees in an ecstatic mood, I still see you, but I feel as if you had been sitting here forever. I do not recall when you came or where you are. Sri Ramakrishna was silent a few minutes. Then, regaining partial consciousness, he said, I shall have a drink of water. He often said things like this after samadhi in order to bring down his mind to the ordinary plane of consciousness. Girish was a newcomer and did not know this, so he started to bring some water. Sri Ramakrishna asked him not to, saying, No, my dear sir, I cannot drink now. The master and the devotee were silent while Sri Ramakrishna resumed the conversation. Master to M. Well, have I done any wrong in telling these secret experiences? M did not know what to say and kept quiet. Master, why should there be any harm in it? I have told these things to create faith in you all. After a while, he said to M, very humbly, would you kindly bring him here? He referred to Purna. M, hesitating, yes, sir, I shall send for him this very moment. Master, eagerly, in Purna, I have reached the post. Was Sri Ramakrishna hinting that Purna was perhaps the last devotee of his inner circle? Sri Ramakrishna then described to Girish, M, and the other devotees his own experience of Mahabhava. Master to the devotees, my joy after experience was equal to the pain I suffered before it. Mahabhava is a divine ecstasy. It shakes the body and mind to their very foundation. It is like a huge elephant entering a small hut. The house shakes to its foundation. Perhaps it falls to pieces. The burning pain that one feels when one is separated from God is not an ordinary feeling. It is said that the fire of this anguish in Rupa and Sanatana scorched the leaves of the tree under which they sat. I was unconscious 3 days in that state. I could not move. I lay in one place. When I regained consciousness, the Brahmani took me out for a bath. but my skin could not bear the touch of her hand. So my body had to be covered with a heavy sheet. Only then could she hold me with her hand and lead me to the bathing place. The earth that had stuck my body while I was lying on the ground had become baked. In that state, I felt as if a plowshare were passing through my backbone. I cried out, "Oh, I am dying, I am dying." But afterwards, I was filled with great joy. The devotees listened breathlessly to this experience of the Master to Girish. But it isn't necessary for you to go so far. My experiences are for others to refer to. You busy yourself with 5 different things, but I have one ideal only. I do not enjoy anything but God. This is what God has ordained me. Smiling, there are different trees in the forest, some shooting up with 1 trunk and others spreading out with 5 branches. All smile. Yes, my experiences are for others to refer to, but you should live in the world in the spirit of detachment. You will no doubt have dirt on your body, but you must shake it off, as the mudfish shakes off the mud. You may swim in the black ocean of the world, but your body should not be stained. Girish, smiling, but you too had to marry. Master, smiling, marriage is necessary for the sake of sanskara. But how could I lead a worldly life? So uncontrollable was my divine fervor. Every time the sacred thread was put around my neck, it dropped off. Some believe that Shukadeva also had to marry for the sake of samskara. They say he even had a daughter. All laugh. Woman and gold alone is a word. It makes one forget God. Girish, but how can we get rid of woman and gold? Master, pray to God with a yearning heart. Pray to Him for discrimination. God alone is real and all else illusory. This is discrimination. One strains water through a fine sieve in order to separate the dirt from it. The clear water goes through the sieve, leaving the dirt behind. Apply the sieve of discrimination to the world. Live in the world after knowing God. Then it will be the world of Vidya. Just see the bewitching maya of women. I mean the women who are the embodiment of avidya, the power of delusion. They fool man, as it were. They take away their inner substance. When I see a man and woman sitting together, I say to myself, alas, they are downfall. Looking at M, Haru, such a nice boy, is possessed by witch. People ask, where is Haru? Where is he? But where do you expect him to be? They all go to the banyan and find him sitting quietly under it. He no longer has his beauty, power, or joy. He is possessed by the witch that lives in the banyan. Cultivate devotion and love of God, and so pass your days. What else can you do? When Krishna went away, Yashoda became insane with grief and visited Radha. Radha was moved by her sorrow and appeared before her as Adya Shakti. She said, "My child, ask a boon of me." Yashoda replied, "Mother, what else shall I ask of you? Bless me that I may serve Krishna alone with my body, mind, and speech, that I may behold his devotees with these eyes, that I may go with these feet to the place where his divine sport is manifested, that I may serve him and his devotees with these hands, and that I may devote all my sense organs to his service alone. As Sri Ramakrishna uttered these words, he was about to go into ecstasy. Om Niranjanam Nityam Anantarupam Bhaktanukampa Dhrita Vigraham Vai Ishavataram Parameshamityam Tam Ramakrishnan Shrasanamamaha.